Good morning, everyone. It is your Avon rep, Monica. The new Magix wand. I wanted to give a little demonstration of it. I've been using it for a while and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. I kind of got a few things figured out. The biggest reason I wasn't sure if I was going to like it is because it's a foundation and you can see it's in a stick form. So it's a little bit drier. I'm used to using liquid foundation, and this is new. I thought I'd try it. Anyway, first thing I do, I dropped it. First thing I do is I either use this is the old tube, the Magic Prime Primer, or if I'm going to be outside all day long, I use the SPF 50. The nice thing I like about the Magic Prime is not only does it have the sunscreen in, it helps hide a lot of the other stuff going on my face, especially if it's been a long weekend and I've got these marks here. Anyway, that's what the primer looks like. And I'm still old-fashioned enough. I still use my fingertips for a lot of my skincare, foundations, etc. And you notice, and it might be kind of hard to see, but I like that primer because it kind of does blend and fade in all those little lines and everything. The other thing that I have found that I really, really like for some of the eye creams is the Hydrofusion Depuffing, the gel. And quite honestly, usually I put this on first and forgot. And you'll see I'm kind of putting it on and then patting it in. And because I've got the smoker wrinkles here, I usually try to use a little bit of this depuffer on there. Some of the other things I do use sometimes on my eye. It kind of depends upon what the day is. Sometimes I will use, you've all seen me use the dark circle corrector right in here. I use some of the different eye creams. The Eye Lift Pro I use sometimes. Anyway, with foundation, of course, I've got the primer on first, but the foundation, and I actually ordered in myself 3 different shades. One was the one I thought that I could use based on the book, and it turned out it really wasn't exactly a match. And I went 2 shades lighter and then 2 shades darker, mainly for contour. But I kind of want to show you, make sure I got, this is the lightest shade available that I ordered. Here's the medium shade, and here is the darker shade. See, and I thought that one in the middle would be closest looking at the book to my skin tone, so that's why I got it. What I did discover, I'm going to take some of this off because I don't want it really on there. What I did playing around with it discovered is I actually like all 3 shades. So I've been using the lighter shade where I want more highlights or to cover up the dark circles. Then I've been using the darker shade as a contour. Any place where you want it to look a little bit darker. And then I've been using more of the medium shade kind of all over. The nice thing I do like about this is it's pretty compact. And you can see it goes on pretty gentle. Of course, I do have the primer on underneath it. And I'm always one that likes a full coverage foundation. So, I was surprised by those little sticks that they did a full cover. This actually is just a makeup sponge from one of our cream to powders, but I started using it to blend, which I'm so used to using my fingers that this was a little bit getting used to. But you can see I'm just blending. And of course it is always hard to blend and do any makeup on using the cell phone as a mirror. And because of the lights above that I have in the bathroom, kind of changes the look a little bit because of the glare. But you can kind of see how, if I get a little bit closer, how that does blend in. That little stick blends into more of a full coverage. Now, the amazing thing, if I can get the right one again, because they're hard to tell looking at them like that. I always look at the bottom. Because I want to have a little bit more coverage there. And yes, I'm using my fingertips on that one. We blend it a little bit better because that dark circle is really showing up. But I kind of wanted to show you that you can, if you feel like you need a little bit more coverage someplace, it's easy to do that. Just dot it on where you need it and blend it in. So it's very buildable. So you can put a layer on, essentially put a layer on, and then turn around and add more if you think you need to. Now, if you ever have any questions, go ahead and message me. I'm actually trying something different with my videos. Probably the teacher came out in me, and I'm like, okay, I want to figure out how to do the videos with all the product on the side for kind of note-taking. Like I said, the teacher's coming out in me. Anyway, I will put some links on the bottom to the product, and also a link to, so you can follow me on my Facebook page, in addition to the YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day. So I figured I'd kind of give a quick picture video of the overall look that I have with the Magix. Now, one thing with these Magix that I need to mention, if you can hear this, close it until it clicks, otherwise it won't be sealed and it'll dry out. The other thing, it also is retractable, meaning that you can turn it up or then go ahead and roll it down to put it away. I did catch one of my ones and got a little bit of it off at the top. Anyway, on the video, first part, I noticed that I needed some more blending in here. The nice thing I like about the Magix is as I get older, I feel like I don't want powder because it'll settle in the lines. But what I do is that Magix will give you that matte finish that I like better, and it will fill in without having to do the powder. The other things I used, I went ahead and if you look at my eyes, I used our eyeshadow quad. I'm not even sure which one it is, and you can see it's one I use quite a bit. It's one of the blue ones. Let me see what it's, Steel Blues. The other thing, because I've been having a couple people ask me about it, I actually then put the glimmer stick, the blue glimmer stick, and I'm not even sure which one of these I have, Midnight Blue. I put it on kind of as an eyeliner and then blended and then put my, you know I like my liquid eyeliner. And then of course the Nourishing mascara. Anyway, as I said, any questions, get a hold of me.